My hit records need a home. Sometimes people go to Invasion of Privacy to look for WAP and look for Up. And my fans been telling me, hey, please put WAP and Up on the album. Let them cry. Let them eat cake.
Oh man, so Cardi B has finally announced her sophomore album that is called I Am the Drama. Alright, so this her right here. You know, this the album cover. She got the crows and she got the red outfit on. You know, that's how she looking. How y'all feeling this album cover? To me, you know, it's cool. It look cool. It look cool to me. She dropped this little promo too. Let's peep in.
7 years and the time has come. 7 years of love, life, and loss. 7 years I gave them grace, but now I give them hell. I learned power is not given, it's taken. I'm shedding feathers and no more tears. I'm not back, I'm beyond. I'm not your villain, I'm your karma. The time is here, the time is now. I got an announcement to make.
Alright, so that was before she dropped the album announcement, alright? So she getting a lot of love for the September 19th album drop. Got Lizzo in here saying period Pooski. Angel Reese saying thank you, can't wait. Coyle Ray in here, Chloe Belly, Stefflon Don, Tia Kemp, Pilly May. SZA saying let me send this verse over. Taraji P. Henson saying let's go. And a lot more love for Cardi B is going on. But some folks aren't showing that much love. And the reason why is because of this right here. Cardi B threw Up and WAP on the project. And that had people wondering, is she cheating by trying to go ahead and add some more sales? Because right now, it says the most streamed albums by female rappers on Spotify this decade. And the album Am I the Drama is at 2.1 billion. And it hasn't even dropped yet. So people are going crazy now. So this person right here is saying, oh, she's smart. Of course, this Nicki Minaj fan saying desperate, smart or desperate. Putting 5-year-old songs on the album, not desperate to y'all. But this person right here says, y'all called Nicki's desperate for adding Super Freaky Girl, and it was just 1 year old. But this person says she's not serious at all, including whopping Up. Like, girl, I get you want the sales, but that's crazy as funk. Person says people are mad about Cardi adding those songs to her album for 2 reasons. One is because they're upset that she has more number ones and current hits than any other female rapper. And number 2, there's no way Nicki can release and manipulate a surprise album like she did when Bongos came out. Cardi played 3D chess and they hate that. This person says, why are Barbs complaining when the album is not even for y'all? And this person says, a fan base who added 6ix9ine songs to the album to make sales is not gonna shade Cardi for adding WAP to her album. And in the past, when this person says, I don't see anything wrong with it, the sophomore album was always supposed to be WAP and Up's home. Then she got pregnant and things got delayed. And Cardi says, LMAO, imagine me not putting my own records on my album. Now, she did speak right here about it. Peep what Cardi had to say.
Hey guys, listen. These motherfuckers is gonna have to be mad. My hit records need a home. Sometimes people go to Invasion of Privacy to look for WAP and look for Up. And my fans been telling me, hey, please put WAP and Up on the album. And I'm gonna do this for my fans. My fans deserve for me to listen to them. I didn't listen to them when I didn't submit it WAP because I was listening to the haters. I was thinking like, imagine if I win WAP and people are gonna drag me and stuff like that. This time, fuck it. It's our turn. It's Barty Gang's turn. Whatever the fuck they mad about, tell them to go cry about it. Wah, go fucking cry about it. I love my fans. I love Barty Gang. And whatever the fuck they want, they fucking get. Well, not everything, because y'all be asking for some shit. That be like, what the fuck? But, yeah. Love you guys so much. And if I don't care, you shouldn't either. Usually I will give a fuck and fuck them. Let them cry. Let them eat cake.
All right, on top of that, she did also put out an apology to Atlantic Records because she was talking crazy a couple weeks ago, threatening to go off on them several times. Well, she did go off on them. We covered it before.
I went to publicly apologize. I'm going to publicly apologize because I'm not going to hit them up personally. I'm going to publicly apologize to Atlantic because I was being very bratty, very mean, very nasty because I really didn't want to drop this song. But they was like, no, bitch, you gonna drop this fucking song. And it's like, I was giving so much pushback, but we dropped it. We compromised, we dropped it, and it's going amazing. And I know they have a big I told you so moment, so I'm just gonna publicly apologize the same way I publicly went to Twitter, like, we gonna see. So, I'm a dear woman and do that.
So Outside's performing well. It's performing well. It's cool to me. It's not an amazing song in my opinion. Now Cardi has had some songs in the past that as a dude you can rock to. Outside ain't bad, but it's not like Bodak Yellow, of course. But what is like Bodak Yellow, right? We gonna see what comes from that. But in regards to her putting those songs on that album. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I really don't give a damn. Cardi is a commercial artist and a big priority on Atlanta. So of course they're going to do all they can to make sure that this album is successful. But these Stan Wars got us discussing shit that's so stupid and watering down hip hop. Now, what I care about is the quality of the songs. And like I told y'all, Outside is cool. It's okay. It's not special, but it's doing well for her. It's doing what they want to let them know the album is on the way. But in my opinion, it does sound like a Lucy. The previous singles like WAP, Money, Enough, Pressed, or Up, all those songs right there, those were like much better lead singles in my opinion for her sophomore album. But like they said, that got derailed. But honestly, she may do well by just releasing the project and letting the fans choose their single. Because even though Outside's performing well, hopefully for her sake, the radio gets it into the rotation. But it's a great chance that after this lead off week, it may skyfall. We don't know, but there is a chance of that, all right? So you gotta be careful. But that's no big deal in my opinion. We just at a point that things are different. When the first album dropped, labels had much more control. It wasn't no TikTok, so they was able to figure out their own singles and push it the way they want to because you relied on radio and much more of a funnel that you can direct fans in one direction. But right now, it's hard to do that. The fans pick the records on their own. They choose what songs they want to do TikToks to on their own. It's really hard. And I think at this point, if Cardi continues to search for a hit record by trying to recreate a Bodak Yellow, Be Careful, or I Like It, that's just a losing game right now in my opinion. Drop the albums, let the fans find their own hits. But we have a long way to go until September. But speaking of, I seen this caption that said that Rory and Mal discusses Cardi B new albums, and they saying that they think Atlantic Records is rushing them. How could she possibly be being rushed after all this time? Like, let me hit this point that they trying to make.
Cardi B, Am I the Drama, September 19th. All right, baby D.
What's up? That's an introspective title.
Yeah, I
like the title.
Y'all know how long I've been waiting for this. I needed follow up.
You've been waiting just to talk shit, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Waiting to talk shit. I want to hear what Cardi's doing.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. I want to hear a full album from Cardi. I'm not waiting to talk. I'm going to talk my shit now, but I'm not waiting to talk shit. But I do want to hear what Cardi does with her sophomore project. You're coming off of the success of the first one. I say it all the time. Like, I don't know many artists, especially rap, that have had the success off of one album that Cardi has. So we definitely needed a follow-up. So now, okay, Cardi B, Am I the Drama, September 19th.
Well, also on Friday, she put out, which I assume would be the first single, Outside, without a video, which made me feel like it was rushed because I think Cardi's rollouts are best when they're paired with a visual. Record.
Probably because it got leaked originally.
I mean, she had said that this wasn't planned and this and that, but I mean, we never know with that what artists are saying. We already know that there's some rumor of issues with Atlantic already. Like, was this something you think they are forcing on her right now?
I think so.
Like, do we think Cardi feels like she's ready?
I think Cardi may have been ready. I think that they probably, whatever, because a lot of people, we know Roy because we just have these relationships, but I feel like a lot of people that were in that building when Cardi first arrived that are no longer there now are no longer there because they couldn't get this album out. So I feel like this album may have been done. A lot of the songs may have been done. They may have been fishing for a single scene, which took off, what picked up steam. You know how they play that game, like, let's throw a couple records out and see what happens, do some features, things like that. I think they was, trying to figure it out with Cardi. But I think most of this music has probably been because Cardi alluded to the music being done for a while.
A couple times
I think they were banking on bongos being bigger than it was.
In regards to the rush comment, I understand what he's saying, and yes, based on what she's saying, it didn't yesterday's rush for that particular single, not the entire rollout. The rollout for that particular single was rush, but no, that's something that they try to take advantage of what they think is an organic moment. So they think they don't have to roll it out. In this particular situation, she had a situation with Offset going back and forth. She just popped out with Diggs, all right? Offset was saying some things, so the song, they think it would take advantage of the situation where it's talking about being outside and taking some shots towards Offset. They think it could do the same damage that Be Careful did when her and Offset had issues before. That's the thinking behind it. And as she continued to pop out and being with dudes mood, they think that's the rollout. They think everything, her relationship is the rollout for that song. And that's just me thinking from the perspective of a record label and also an A&R trying to think about marketing, because I'm pretty sure that they have money allocated to the side for whatever singles that she wants to push next. I think they have money allocated for that, although I do say wait until the album comes out, let the fans decide. But it sounds like Cardi has what she thinks she wants to be the single that's gonna come out. So we just gotta wait and see. But hey man, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Me, I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.